Do you know who won the very first World Cup? The 22nd World Cup is currently being held in Qatar. Football may be the most popular sport today, but the largest sporting event in the world didn't exist a century ago. Football was introduced as part of the Olympic Games in 1900, but when it was removed from the 1932 Olympics in the US, FIFA stepped in and decided to organize a quadrennial tournament dedicated solely to football. The first World Cup took place in 1930. The first World Cup was held in Uruguay, where FIFA invited all its member nations without requiring qualification. However, only 13 teams participated, as many countries declined the invitation due to the economic depression, lack of interest, and long travel distances. Uruguay became the first world champion by defeating Argentina 4-2. It was also the most successful tournament for the US men's team as they reached the semifinals. The tournament has been held every 4 years since 1930, except in 1942 and 1946 due to World War II. The event's popularity has surged over the years. When the World Cup resumed in 1950, it began reaching a larger global audience, especially once it started being broadcast on TV in 1954. The tournament's popularity has only grown since then, propelling many footballers to global stardom. One such player is Brazilian football star Pelé, whose original name is Edson Arantes do Nascimento. In 1958, Pelé showcased his talent on the world stage, becoming the youngest scorer at a World Cup by netting the winning goal against Wales in the quarterfinals at the age of 17. Pelé played a vital role in helping Brazil secure their record 5 World Cup championships. Another football legend, Argentine star Diego Maradona, is regarded as one of the greatest players in the history of the sport. His infamous Hand of God goal occurred during Argentina's quarter-final match against England in 1986. Maradona scored the first goal by punching the ball into the net without the referee noticing. He later admitted that the goal was scored a little with the head of Maradona and a little with the hand of God. Moments later, he scored another spectacular goal, which was voted the goal of the century in a FIFA poll. The match followed the 1982 Falklands War between the two nations. Argentina went on to win the title that year. Highs and lows, football history is filled with records, tragedies, and career endings. Former German player Miroslav Klose holds the record for the most goals scored in FIFA World Cups, with a total of 16. Klose played in 4 World Cups with Germany, netting 5 goals in both 2002 and 2006, 4 goals in 2010, and 2 goals in 2014. One of France's all-time legends, Zinedine Zidane, had a dramatic end to his career. He retired in 2006 following a famous incident in the World Cup final between Italy and France. Italy won the match on penalties after Zidane was shown a red card for headbutting Italian player Marco Materazzi, losing his temper in what was his final professional game, after he was reportedly provoked by Materazzi's insults. There's also the tragic story of Colombian footballer Andrés Escobar. Unluckily, he scored an own goal in a 2-1 victory for the US at the 1994 World Cup. Just days after his return to Colombia, he was shot dead. It's widely believed he was murdered by a Colombian drug cartel. Huge crowds attended his funeral, and his death is still commemorated during matches.